Getting a job abroad is not easy. However, it is highly possible. When we are applying for jobs abroad, it is unavoidable to encounter rejections. Maybe one rejection if we are lucky, or 10, or 20, or 100, or 200 rejections. But rejections should not stop us from pursuing our goals and dreams. Instead, it should fuel us to be better, be more focused, and apply different strategies instead of doing the same things over and over. That's why in today's video, I'm gonna share with you 4 things that could stop us from getting jobs abroad. And after watching this video, you're gonna learn exactly what you need to stop doing and start doing from today. So watch this video until the end. All right, let's dive in. Okay, the first thing that could stop us from getting a job abroad is our limiting beliefs. Okay, so if you are not a native English speaker like me, the first limiting belief that you might have for yourself is your English language skill. It's so easy to think that, our English is not good enough and we have certain accent and maybe we don't sound smart enough because of our English accent, etc., etc., etc. If you feel this way, I totally can resonate with you because I definitely felt this way. But I really want to assure you that your English is definitely so much better than you think. We are the worst critic of ourselves. So maybe you think that, oh, my English is not good enough, but actually your English is far better than what you think. And of course, our English is not as good as, native English speakers, but it should not stop us from pursuing our goals and dreams. And another limiting belief actually comes from externally. I don't know if it sounds familiar to you, but when you share with your friends, acquaintances, or even on the internet that you are planning to move abroad and you want to move abroad, then a lot of people tend to tell you that, oh, hey, I heard it's so difficult to get a job abroad. Or, hey, I heard you need this and this skills to get a job abroad. Do you have this experience and skills, right? Or maybe they will tell you that, oh, a friend of my friend told me that it was so difficult to get a job abroad, etc., etc., etc. I mean, there must be some truth there, all right? However, we cannot, just predict our future based on other people's experiences, right? Because when you think about it, we all are different. Your experiences, your skills, your personality, and what you can bring to the table are so different from others. And also, we don't really know what kind of strategies they applied when they're looking for jobs abroad, and also, how much efforts they put into. I'm not here to say that you are superior to others and others are inferior to you. This is not the point here. The point here is that we just can't compare ourselves to others, and we can't predict our future based on other people's experiences and everything what they share. Of course, these are great to listen to. Maybe there are some great advice there, but it should not stop us from, pursuing our goals and dreams. And again, of course, if these are coming from your friends and family members, of course, they are saying all of these because they really care about you and they say all of these things from kind intentions. But again, still, we can't just, give up on our dreams because, we hear all of this. I want you to start thinking that, hey, I know that it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be possible for me because you're gonna do the very best that you can do, right? So this is the first thing that could stop us from getting a job abroad, which is limiting belief. The second thing that could stop you from getting a job abroad is not knowing your niche. When we are looking for a job abroad, it's so easy to apply for any jobs that fit our profile. Let's say you have a bit of experience in marketing and a bit of experience in sales, and what can naturally happen is today we are applying for sales jobs and tomorrow we are applying for marketing jobs, right? This happens simply because we want to expand our possibilities and we don't want to miss out on any possible opportunities, but it actually delays our process. It's not really helping us get the outcome that we desire. I mean, I've done it before as well. I have a tech sales career, but when I was looking for a job abroad, I applied for a sales operation position, and I also applied for a marketing position because I was panicked, because when we're looking for a job, we just, want to get an opportunity. We just want to get a job offer, right? So we just tend to do this thing while thinking that we are actually expanding our possibilities. However, it's actually delaying the process. Because when you think about it, employers are willing to sponsor our visa and willing to hire someone from another country because they see that this someone has a specific talent that they're looking for. That means we need to be seen as the go-to expert in our domain, and we can achieve that by identifying and by finding out our own niche. So one question that I really highly recommend you to ask yourself today is, what makes me a unique candidate? Right? What experience and skills do I have that make me a unique candidate that other people don't have, right? So write down all your experiences and skills that you developed over the years and try to look for a job that can actually appreciate and value that experience and skills that you have. And if you're curious to learn about how I identified my own niche, check out this video after watching this video. Okay, the third thing that could stop you from getting a job abroad is not thinking from employers' perspectives. This applies when we are writing our resumes, cover letters, and during interviews, and it is very, very important. And in order for us to think from employers' perspectives, the number one question that we need to ask ourselves is WIIFT. Can you guess what that is? It is what's in it for them, right? So basically it means, why should they hire me? For their own benefits, right? So what's in it for them? Especially during job interviews, when employers ask you a question such as, hey, tell me more about yourself, right? Which is one of the popular interview questions. When they ask you this question, it's so easy to explain what we have done and what we have achieved in our current job and in our previous jobs, which is good and which is necessary. However, instead of ending our pitch here, we need to go further, meaning we need to explain, okay, we have these experiences and we have these skills. However, with these experiences and skills, how can I now help your team and help your company achieve your goals, right? So what's in it for you and what's in it for them? Right? So we need to be able to connect the dots, right? Okay, now you have these experiences and these skills, and now you're applying for this job at this company. So what are the dots that you can connect to, right? So when you're answering these questions, and also when you're writing your resume and when you're writing your cover letter, make sure to, connect the dots, right? So basically, one question that you need to keep in mind all the time is, okay, what's in it for them? What's in it for them? Why should they hire me? What's in it for them, right? So that's the number one question that we need to keep in mind. Okay, the last thing that could stop us from getting a job abroad is not keeping track of our application history. Okay, so I believe in historical patterns. I like analyzing data, and based on the data, I like to predict quote-unquote future or possibilities. Because when we're applying for jobs abroad, maybe we hear from certain employers and we don't really hear from certain types of jobs, etc. So it's better for us to strategically focus on the jobs that we attract and not applying for the ones that we don't attract. There must be some similarities there. Maybe you tend to attract certain types of companies, or maybe your profile tends to attract certain types of jobs, right? And let's say you have not heard back from any employers after submitting a lot of applications. Maybe it's a good time now to really identify your own niche, which I talked about earlier, right? And you can just easily keep track of your application history on your Excel file or Google spreadsheet. I really believe that this is going to be helpful for you. Okay, this is it for today's video. If this video was helpful for you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I know if sounds so cliche, but if I can do it, you can do it too. Check out these videos, to learn more about my journey to get a job abroad. So I really hope, that, this video and other videos inspire you and motivate you to get a job abroad and really pursue your goals and dream life. We can do this. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye.